Be here a little while. All right, let's do this. Good luck. The last case, it looked pretty standard. We get the case hit, we get a honeycomb, we get a Genesis, and we get an auto. If we get any more than that, I'd say we would consider ourselves lucky. Yes, good luck, everybody. We got Caleb on the Mosaic, Kid Reporter in the middle of the pack. We got Jack Beck for the Raiders, and base. This one has 5. I like your optimism, Primo. I do. All right, Judkins for Cleveland, going to Browns fan. Josh Allen on the Epic Performers. Stewart for the Bengals. We got Jonathan Taylor on the Touchdown Masters. We got Brock Bowers on the Epic Performers on the orange. I love these orange. I feel like I have to say it every time I see it. It is one of my favorites. I wish they numbered the inserts too, though. Primo has a pretty good record here. Banks for the Saints. A little Theo Johnson. Milrow on the notoriety. Keep hope alive, Randy. Woody Marks for Houston. Will Disley. We got Travis Hunter on the Elevate for the Jags. Oh, here's our honeycomb. Good luck, guys. We got CJ on the Touchdown Masters. All right, who do we got today starting us off? Njoku going to Browns fan. All right, Browns fan, I don't know if you're out there, but you got yourself a honeycomb. That didn't take long. That didn't take long at all. Yes, I'm pretty sure a Browns fan will be happy to have that. I would have been happy with the last one. We had Stafford on the honeycomb. All right, we got Hunter for the Rams. Egbuka on the silver. We approve. Steve Spurrier. All right, I guess I got to throw some cards back there. Easy for the Cowboys. Aaron Rodgers. CJ on the Touchdown Masters. Yeah, Primo loves Theo. Easy again for the Cowboys. Abdul Carter notoriety. Gunnar Helm for the Titans. Egbuka on the Elevate. DK on the Elevate on the orange, which we approve. Reminds me, big game, Pittsburgh Lions. Lions have to win that. They have to win. Aaron Jones for the Vikings. Puka, the unstoppable Puka. Ashton for the Raiders. Kyle McCord. Jaden on the Epic Performers. Make a little room here. I guess we just go from the top and bring them down. All right, we got any predictions on what the case hit's going to be today? Last time it was a Puka Micro Mosaic. Oh, I kind of would love to see that Amon-Ra Micro Mosaic. RJ Harvey for Denver. Fannin Jr. on the Mosaic for Cleveland. Tet for Carolina. You'd be surprised? I would not be surprised this season. Dylan Gabriel for Cleveland. We got Jared Verse on the Bang. Anything can happen. Hey, Browns fan. Welcome in. You started off with an Njoku honeycomb. Congrats. What's up, Dave D? Rondé Barber for Tampa Bay. Caleb on the Touchdown Masters. Mellet for the Raiders. Julius Peppers on the Epic Performers. Travis Hunter on the Orange Elevate. We approve, Carter King. We approve. How you doing, Dave D? Hot hands. Hot hands. Hot hands coming through. We got Gino for the Raiders. Egbuka notoriety. All right, Rhino. Sombrero Cat has heard your request. Starks for Baltimore. Ayamanor for the Titans. Micah on the Bang. Loveland going to the Bears. I kind of wonder, do you think they make all the case hits evenly? Like an even number of stained glass versus visionary versus kaleidoscopic? Or do you think they make more of one than another? Bryant for Denver. Kyle Duggar. We got Terrell Davis on the Epic Performers. Uh-oh. We need some Patriots. Brian Robinson. We got Sanders on the notoriety. Now the pressure's on to find some New England Patriots here. We got Milrow on the orange notoriety. I like it. We like it. There's Matthew Golden showing up. Hopefully, with 20 boxes, there's still plenty of time for all the teams that haven't shown up yet. Lambert Smith for the Chargers. We got Benito on the Bang for Denver. Kid Reporta. Welcome in, G-Man. Mumfield for the Rams. Egbuka on the green. We like that, Tampa Bay. Matthew Golden on the Elevate. Will Howard for Pittsburgh. Bucky Irving on the Mosaic. Abdul Carter notoriety Mosaic. Maybe we need him. We need him chilling out here. That's what'll give us the luck, right? There he goes. He's overseeing it all now. Empty box. All right, Booker for Dallas. Kyler Murray on the silver. Saquon Epic Performers. Tyler Shuck for the Saints. What's up, Dusty? Jalen Lane for Washington. Brock Bowers notoriety. We got Kyle McCord. Josh Allen on the orange Epic Performers. And a bunch of base. Those orange. I don't know why they didn't number these this year, those inserts. Barry Sanders on the Mosaic for Lion Hunter. A.J. Brown Elevate. Higgins for Houston. Ferguson for the Rams. Dak Prescott. Ashton on the green notoriety. We got Milroe. Willis on the Hall of Fame. Jahmyr Gibbs on the Touchdown Masters. Again, I hope I'm going at a good pace for you guys. I think I'm going at a good pace. We got Baker. And a lot of base. Hey, what's up, dude? Happy Friday. Corey Dillon on the silver for the Bengals. Joe Namath for the Jets. We got Riley Leonard for Indy. Caleb on the Touchdown Masters. And base. Time for some Falcons. All right. We need Falcons. We need Patriots. Julius Peppers for Carolina. Egbuka on the orange Elevate. Love that. Loveland for the Bears. Yeah, I can't get enough of these orange. Ty Felton for the Vikings. Jaden Reed. CJ on the Mosaic notoriety. Ricky White for Seattle. Saquon on the Mosaic. Egbuka on the notoriety. Definitely getting all the Egbukas today. There we go. We got Devontae. Derwin James on the bang. Noel for Houston. Darnell Mooney. There's a Falcon. Hampton on the orange notoriety. We like that, Chargers. We approve. We approve. We got Milroe on the silver for Seattle. Jaden on the touchdown masters. We got JT for Indy. Greg Rousseau for Buffalo on the bang. Cam Miller for the Raiders. Terrell Davis. Matthew Golden again for Green Bay. Smith for the Jets. Sanders on the notoriety. Abdul Carter on the orange notoriety. Kid Reporter. Some more base. Dallas base. And we are not even halfway yet. Empty box. Pierce, there's a Falcon. It took a little while, but we got a Falcon. Josh Simmons on the Mosaic. That one's for KC. Marshall Faulk, Epic Performers. Caleb Johnson for Pittsburgh. Pat Bryant for Denver. Jaden on the Epic Performers. And some base. Caleb Johnson again for Pittsburgh. Danny White going to the Cowboys. Loveland on the notoriety. And some base. We got Luther Burden on the Elevate for the Bears. Hampton again. Double duty. Sanders. Andre Reed. Hampton is oranging it up. We're okay with that. Riley Leonard for Indy. Janu. Wow, look at that. A bonus honeycomb for the Titans. Mullings. How about that? We'll see how that plays out. Bonus honeycomb. All right. The formula has been shaken up. There you go, Stinky. There you go, Stinky. Last team magic. Stinky knows how to do this. All right. I don't know what that means, getting another honeycomb and base behind that. A Michigan fella. Ty Felton. Dan Fouts on the Touchdown Masters. A Michigan fella. I don't know. Last I checked, Michigan fellas get restraining orders against them. I don't know. Just what I heard. I know, Stinky. You're always going to want those last teams, whatever they are. Doesn't even matter. You see those last teams, grab them. I'm just wondering what this is going to do to the formula of hits. Like, is this just going to be a bonus, or is it going to mess something else up? I don't know. Campbell for New England. New England finally breaking the curse. Ashton, we like that too. Ozzie Newsome. And base. I know I had to hear about all 5 of their wins. It wasn't a lot of wins they had to vacate. Oh, here's our Genesis. We got our Genesis next, guys. Good luck, everybody. That's more base. All right, good luck. Here we go. It's a rookie. Kyle McCord. Going to Kersaxon. For your PC. For your PC, Kersaxon. There you go. Your PC just got a little brighter, my friend. Scattaboo for the Giants. Campbell is for the Eagles as well, Kersaxon. Sam Darnold, notoriety. Maybe that extra honeycomb was just a bonus. Pat Bryant on the Elevate for Denver. Base, base, base. Love it for the Lions. Lions been pretty quiet too. Puka on the Elevate. CJ on the Touchdown Masters orange for Houston. RJ Harvey for Denver. I do love the orange. That might be my least favorite of the orange inserts, though. Emma Worry for Seattle. Mullings again. We got Lambjack on the Touchdown Masters and base. Empty box. Back here. Whoa! We got chaos. All right, Mullings again. Mullings is in every pack now. 20-door set. We got Jaden on the Touchdown Masters and base. We can settle down here. Dwight Freeney, Gino on the Mosaic, and some base. We got Cam Ward. I think that's our first Cam Ward on the notoriety. Egbuka again. We got Derwin James on the bang. Jonathan Taylor on the orange Touchdown Masters. There's our boy Cam. He's starting to show up now. Imanor for the Titans. Jamar Chase on the silver. Jamar Chase on the Epic Performers. Bengals pack. Gunnar Helm for the Titans. Devontae on the Elevate. And base. You never know, Kersaxon. You never know. He just needs that one chance, that one opportunity to seize everything he ever wanted. Mom spaghetti. Something like that. Had to do with mom spaghetti. We got Mullings again on the silver. You're getting all the Mullings. Larry Fitzgerald, Epic Performers. Stinky, you got all the Mullings. Jackson Dart. That's our first Jackson Dart, I do believe. Jalen Lane for Washington. Hampton on the notoriety. Hey, what's up, Miss Kimberly? Hey, welcome in, Steve. Happy Friday, guys. J-Dawn Blue for the Cowboys. Hunter Henry, CeeDee Lamb notoriety. Abdul Carter for the Giants. I mean, he's the next big thing, Stinky. Next big thing. Walker for the Falcons. Zay Flowers. Chris Jones on the bang for KC. Jared Verse on the orange bang for the Rams. How you doing, Kimberly? We're almost to Christmas. Chris Boswell on the Mosaic for Pittsburgh. Ty Felton on the Elevate for the Vikings. Oh, we are over halfway now. Here, I gotta make a little room. Gotta make a little room. Okay. Again, I encourage anybody in here to check out my shop. If you see coupons from TikTok in there and you think you might get in a break tomorrow here, make sure you claim that coupon, because sometimes those coupons are there and they disappear. So claim them while you see them, because they're good for a few days. Noel for Houston. Breece Hall for the Jets. Puka on the Mosaic. Travion. I think that's our first Travion. How about that? Oh, I'm doing great, Kimberly. It's Friday. You know how I feel about weekends. And it's Christmas time. It's all good here. All good. And the roads are clear. I don't mind winter as long as the roads are clear. T-Law. We got Cooper DeJean on the bang. I don't like snowy roads. Brooks for the Bengals. We got Justin Jefferson, Touchdown Masters. Well, looky here. We walk right into auto. Quincy Riley. I don't know anything about old Quincy. Going to the Saints, though. Going to the Saints. That is Sin City. I just don't know anything about this guy, so I don't know if he's playing or what. But congrats, Sin City. I'll have to learn more about Quincy Riley. Membu for the Jets. Peyton Manning, Epic Performers. Tyler Warren for Indy. Yeah, well, I'm not a big fan of winter, but you know, you're just kind of where you grew up. That's what happened to me. Tez Johnson for Tampa Bay. Jackson Dart, notoriety. Puka on the Elevate orange. My dream, though, is to retire. Maybe in Florida or Tennessee, maybe. I have a friend that lives down that way. Ferguson for the Rams. Abdul Carter, notoriety. All right, we still are looking for our case hit, and maybe maybe some more surprises. We got 2 honeycombs. I did not expect that. Hampton again. Bernie Kosar for the Browns. Travis Hunter on the notoriety. Milroe for Seattle. We got Jalen Warren for Pittsburgh. Brian Burns on the bang for the Giants. And some base. We got Watkins. Amon-Ra on the Elevate. Jamar Chase on the Orange Epic Performers. Yeah, that one's sick. What's up, Nemitz? Welcome in. Duggar Carter for the Giants. Micah. BTJ on the Touchdown Masters. George Kittle on the Touchdown Masters. Kid Reporter. And base. Gadsden for the Chargers. Tyler Booker for Dallas. Judkins going to Browns fan. All right, we got 7 more. Come over here. So we're about 2/3 of the way. Okay. Empty box. We got Nolan for Arizona. Golden Tate. Terrell Owens on the Epic Performers. Derwin James. CJ notoriety. Jackson for the Vikings. Jamar Chase on the Elevate. Ashton on the Orange notoriety. We like that, Raiders. Yes, we do. Funky pack. This is our case hit, maybe. Let's see. Higgins. Garrett Wilson for the Jets. Lambjack on the Epic Performers. Gates and a Kenneth Walker. No? We got Drake London on the Mosaic for the Falcons. Jordan Love, Touchdown Masters. Dylan Gabriel for the Browns. Yeah, we haven't had a Tesla. Where is he? Where is he, Lion Hunter? He's got to be coming. I was thinking about that. Loveland for the Bears. Williams on the silver going to Arizona. Yeah, where is Tesla? Empty box. Kyle Williams for New England. Justin Jefferson, Mosaic. Caleb Johnson for the Steelers. We got Willis McGahee for Buffalo. Jamar Chase, Epic Performers. Mason Graham for the Browns. Ashton Notoriety. There's a nice Matthew Golden on the orange Notoriety. We approve. We approve. There you go, Rhino. Jackson Hawes for Buffalo. Oh, we got a stained glass. You want me to let it marinate, or you want me just to go for it? Good luck, everybody. Sanders. We got Jared Verse on the bang. Here we go. Good luck, guys. Matthew Golden. How about that, Rhino? Matthew Golden on the stained glass. There you go, baby. Congrats, Rhino. There you go. I'm glad you're willing to settle. I know you wanted that micro. Congrats. We got Scorton for Carolina. Saquon Milroe on the Notoriety. Yeah, we did get a bonus honeycomb, so I'm hopeful maybe there could be something else still chilling in here. We'll see. Another Matthew Golden. Why not? Why not? Puka on the Elevate. Why not? We want more. Empty box. Matthew Golden. Now he's just going to be all over the place, right? Travis Hunter on the Elevate. We like that. Jackson Dart. Jack Beck for the Raiders. BTJ Touchdown Masters. We got Richard Seymour for New England. Lambjack Epic Performers with base. We got Hunter for the Rams. Hampton on the Notoriety. Scattaboo. Bo Nix. Williams for the 49ers. Chris Johnson, Mosaic. Hendrickson on the Orange Bang for the Bengals. Judkins for the Browns. Jamar Chase. Van Ginkel on the Bang. Give me just a second here, guys. I'm gonna make a little room here. Oh, you've been getting some Browns along the way, but we did Our big hit is for the Packers. Rhino is pleased. So I'm kind of holding out hope for an extra bonus. We got that extra honeycomb, so I didn't expect that. So maybe there's still something chilling in here. Sanders, there you go. Pat Bryant on the elevate for Denver. Tyler Shuck on the Mosaic. There's a Puka on the Touchdown Masters, orange. And some base. Martinez for Seattle. Trey Tucker, Lambjack Touchdown Masters. Fred Taylor for the Jags. We got Amon-Ra on the Epic Performers. Looks good. Still no Tesla though, Lion Hunter. I don't know. He's really hiding. We got Fannin Jr. for the Browns. Abdul Carter on the silver for the Giants. Ozzie Newsome Epic Performers. Milroe for Seattle. We got Thornton Jr. for the Raiders. Micah on the bang. And R.J. Harvey for Denver. We got 3 to go. Box. We got Neal for the Saints. Willis McGahee on the silver for Buffalo. Trent McDuffie for KC. Herbie for the Chargers. Derrick Henry notoriety. JT for Indy. Justin Jefferson on the elevate. Ashton for the Raiders. Joe Burrow, Touchdown Masters. BTJ on the orange, Touchdown Masters. Travis Hunter for the Jags. Lad McConkey on the Mosaic. Puka again. Puka. Savion Williams for Green Bay. Milroe on the green for Seattle. TJ Watt on the Epic Performers. And we got 2 more blasters. Empty box. Tyler Warren for Indy. We got Stingley on the Epic Performers for Houston. Travion for New England. Stewart for the Bengals. Larry Fitzgerald Touchdown Masters. Kurt Warner. Jamar Chase, Epic Performers. And base. Tyler Warren, Mosaic for Indy. Nick Benito on the bang for Denver. Caleb Johnson for Pittsburgh. Stingley for Houston. Matthew Golden on the Elevate. We got Tet for Carolina. Tez for Tampa Bay. Caleb again for Pittsburgh. Cam Ward notoriety. Ashton for the Raiders. And one blaster to go. All right, Lion Hunter. Got to find ourselves a Tesla chilling in here, right? Empty box. All right, I'll do a quick recap after this, guys, and there'll be a break sometime, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow morning. There'll be a break tomorrow, and hopefully there'll still be coupons. So if you see coupons, claim them now. Tillman for the Browns. We've got Jack Beck for the Raiders. Barron for Denver. There's a nice little Cam Ward there for you, Stinky. Stafford notoriety. Mark Brunell for the Jags. Kyle Hamilton for Baltimore on the bang. Hey, look at that, Lion Hunter. Last box. Tesla. We got Ted on the Elevate. Lambjack on the Orange Epic Performers. Looks good. Cam Miller. We got Travis Hunter on the Mosaic. We like that. Carter King. Calvin Johnson, Touchdown Masters. And to wrap it up, we got Smith for the Jets. Van Ginkel on the bang for the Vikings. There we go. All right, let me do a quick little recap. This is just a sampling, really, because there's about 1 billion cards I got to go through. But appreciate you, Lion Hunter. Thanks, guys. I will get to work on this. My goal is to ship this out tomorrow, and there'll be another break either in the shop tonight or tomorrow morning, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Lambjack on the orange. I love the orange. Matthew Golden, Ashton, Jamar Chase, Puka, CJ, Milrow, Travis Hunter, Brock Bowers, Quincy Riley on the auto for Sin City, Kyle McCord on the Jenny, going to Kurt Saxon, Hampton Orange, Carter, Hampton again, Egbuka, Josh Allen, Egbuka on the silver. We had Mullings on the honeycomb, plus Njoku, going to Browns fan. And Matthew Golden on the stained glass, going to Rhino. Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate